for joining us. We are covering a number of big stories, and tonight I should let you know I'm joining you from a remote studio after coming in contact with someone who tested positive for COVID. And like many of you have had to do over the last couple of years, I am working remotely. But the top headline tonight is the breathtaking rise of inflation. Consumer prices were up 7% in December compared to a year ago. That means the cost for virtually everything is on the rise. Food, gas, rent, utilities, and cars. Unfortunately, economists predict it won't be over anytime soon, with inflation remaining high throughout the year. But higher prices aren't the only problems facing consumers. Bare shelves are another problem. Supply chain shortages are hitting grocery stores on even the most basic of items. CBS's Scott McFarland is at a supermarket in Bethesda, Maryland. Good evening, Scott.
All right. We can start by giving all glory and all praises to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Makakadash. I bring honor to the apostle of greatness, stone I do well, and peace and blessing to the Akim in the four corners of the earth to present just with sincerity and the truth. And hopefully, let this is the year of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai turn things up. All right. And you can clearly see here that, hey, farming on the land is here. All right. Inflation. High cost of living, alright, things getting more rampant, alright, food is getting more scarce, alright, because the Lord said we're going to put our farming on the land, alright, and this is our main prophecy as well, alright, farming, pestilence, deaths, and we're seeing a lot of deaths happening throughout the world, alright, not only here in Trinidad, the amount of people died just yesterday or the day before. A lot of people died. Alright? And not from the farming. Alright, there's murders and most of them is, majority of them is murders and a few of them is natural causes. Alright? So I see it taking place, it'll be at the end. Alright, and Yahweh Hashem Yahushai turning things up, year 2022, right? Where we see prophecies, unfolding coming since 2019 when the COVID-19 pandemic started, right? And we see that from there everything started to go downhill, right? And for those that know the scriptures, this video is for edification purposes, right? To edify the elect's sake, right? So, there's what I bring out a few precepts, to edify the elect, right? And for you, sisters that are listening in silence, follow them, right? And, that take heed. And seeing that it's getting closer and closer to our salvation, and to the end. Alright, so I'm going to start it off with the book of my tablet is slow, so I'll bear with me. Alright, if we don't have a proper device, we're still trying. Alright, we'll start off with the book of Ezekiel chapter 14 and verse 12. It says, the word of the Lord Yahweh came again to me, saying, Son of man, when the land sinneth against me by trespassing grievously, then will I stretch out my hands upon it, and I will break the staff of bread. So the Lord is going to break the staff of bread. Alright, you see it is taking place. Food, alright, it's scarce. Groceries, the shelves on them being emptied, right? And this thing is a build-up, it's a build-up. So eventually, later on in the year or the next few months, things are gonna get more drastic. And this video is our old video, and you can clearly see that the newer ones will have a lot of violence. Because people will be ratting for food, uprising against this government, sedition amongst men, right? Revolted, uprising against the rulers of 5 places, right? Rulers of different countries, right? So it says here, Isaiah 14 and 13, Son of man, when the land sinned against me by trespassing previously, then will I stretch out my hand upon it, and I will break the staff of bread for the bread, therefore, and I will send famine. Alright, and this is what we see happening. Famine, is nothing our conspiracy theory anymore. Right, it is a prophecy of the Bible. Alright, and you can clearly see that the famine is here. Alright, and it says, upon it, and I will cut off man and beast from it, and soon that you're gonna see a lot more and more videos that the Lord is causing a lot of animals to die out. I was looking for that video where on the farm I saw a video with some cows on a farm, right, where a lot of them die out, sheep, cows, these things are dying out, right? But it's taking it out bit by bit, you understand, until farming get very drastic, where it will have no food anyway, right? We are heading into hard times, right? Times that we had to turn to the Lord, and we had our faith in the Lord, and we had to know the name of the Heavenly Father and His Son, right? Call upon that true name, that mighty name, so the Lord could provide fear, but it's only the elect. I wanted that one actually not believe in God, they are the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob will be fed. Scripture says, "Seven should eat." Alright. I just want to go into the book of Second Ezra. Alright. I'm not going to go into anything because of the tablet. Alright. So I'll just bring all the precepts. Alright. So this book of Second Ezra, chapter 16. Start at 18. Right? Second Ezra 16 and 18, it says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. So this is what we enter into. Right? This is what we into right now. We'll enter into anything, my bad, but this is what we into. Alright? Mass deaths. A lot of people died yesterday. Right? A lot of people still dying through the whole world, every day. Right? Mass deaths from hunger, from the sword, right? And even more will die. Right? It says the beginning of wars and the power shall stand in the fear, and it's seen that World War III, start off with Russia and Ukraine, right? That caused this whole domino effect, right? When it comes to the wheat, right? And the whole food chain, right? That cripple the whole the food industry, right? Where certain things start to inflate, high inflation, food inflation, alright, cost of living, alright, you see these things going to a different level, alright. It says here in 2 Ezra 16 and 18, it says, and the fear the beginning of evils, what shall I do when this evil come? And this is something that you really had to think about, right? The only thing I could tell you is that, seek the Lord while He may be found. So that is only one can, help you through anything. Right? Help you through famine, help you through the race wars, help you through martial law, right? A savior from getting burned up from them ICBM through World War III, right? And getting to know the Lord, and you gotta believe in the name of the Heavenly Father and His Son, right? And believing in sincerity and in truth, right? The words of the Heavenly Father are faithful and true, right? None gonna come back void to Him, right? So it says here in verse 19, it says, "Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourge for amendment." Right? These things are said. Right? By whom? The Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right? He said, we're going to send out famine in the land. You understand? We're going to send plagues, and who could turn it back? Right? It says, verse 20, it says, "But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges." Yeah, and people still in their folly, going to fest, enjoying themselves, It come like these are now all over again, as we always say. Some was partying, some was giving into marriages, some was having, freeing up themselves, and giving time for the Lord, right? But when the race started full, it was a whole different story, right? Everybody wanted to turn to the Lord, right? And they will see that the Lord will turn it back on you, right? The Lord gonna deal with you wicked treacherously, alright? Trust me, it's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the living power. Verse 21, it says, "Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth." And thing was cheap. People was buying things in bulk for the COVID, getting things in bulk, giving out hampers and stuff. You understand? But here it says, "But they shall think themselves to be in good case. Even then shall evil grow up in the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion." And that it is going on right now. Sword, famine, and great confusion. A lot of people didn't know exactly what coming on. They're thinking this thing is just for a little while, and the COVID come and suffer for a little bit and go back now, man. We bounce them back. Please open them back, man. But not knowing everything is planned. What plans are not your plans? You understand? Verse 22, it says, "For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine." I mentioned that earlier on. A lot of people are dying, and more is going to die. Right? A lot. "And the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy." Right? You might tell martial law and to them concentration camps. Right? A lot of people is going to be beheaded. A lot of people is going to be put to death, burnt. Alright? In time of war. Alright? All these things must come to pass, and I clearly see it. Alright? You gotta take heed of what is taking place. Alright? Seek the Lord like the evening before. Because if you don't know the Lord, trust me, go back into the book of 2nd Ezra. I gotta go to school course 15 and 1. It says, "Behold, speak thou to the ears of my people the words of prophecy." And this is what we do in prophets. We prophesy, we say before. Alright? We prophesy the words of the living Father. Alright? "Which I will put in thy mouth, say the Lord." Alright? Thus said the Lord. "And I will cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and truth," as I mentioned earlier on. Right? "Fear not the things," Slack, "fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not thy incredibly of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their faithfulness. If you don't have faith, you're gonna die, you're gonna be put to death. Especially if you don't have faith in your Father. Right? If you don't have faith in the Lord, you're gonna be in problems. It says, verse 5, it says, Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, and sword, and famine, and death, and destruction from ICBM missiles. Alright? Sword. Right? In time of martial law. Famine. Lack of bread. Right? These things you can clearly see. Hey, you come here reading this and I see exactly what's going on. I could see the picture, you know, and that I just a picture. I see everything playing off, right? And it's playing in front of your eyes. You can see it, right? You can see it. We'll jump down to verse 11. Says, but I would bring, verse 11 said, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretch out with a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues. Alright, we go back to the start off with the C-19 with the Ebola. Right, when they test the Ebola in West Africa, they come with the swine flu, the bird flu, and the C-19. Right, now it's the monkeypox. Right. But it says, as before, and I will destroy all the land therefore, and Egypt shall mourn, and foundation of it shall be smitten. Right, I know Egypt mourning right now, no food. You ain't getting no food. Clearly see that. Right? A lot of diseases, plagues. Just move on, it says, with plagues and punishment of the Most High shall bring upon it. We see it happening, and it is happening right now as I speak. It says, woe to the world. So like here, it says, woe to the world and them that dwell in it, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. You understand? They will have uprising, and people is gonna invade one another houses. Alright, and that's not only talking about that anytime when food shortages and all these things, right? Race wars, alright? All these things go back to race wars and all these things, alright? Verse 16 it says, for there shall be sedition amongst men, the uprising of the government, and all these things. And these things are happening already, right? Everything that's trickling right now, alright? People getting fed up, right? Men and sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in power. They don't have no police, no right? We have no police to run to, no military, alright? No one in authority to rule, alright? To say, well, they could go and make a report. None of these things you wouldn't be able to do. Alright? It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Right? Everything gonna be section off, cordon off. You can't go in a zone. You are in a zone, you have to stay in a zone. Right? For because the pride and the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Yes, men will be afraid. fatherless woman. Alright? In that time. Verse 19 it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, right, with the gun, right? And a lot of in that time they're going to have a lot of home invasion, right? And it says, and spoil goods because of the lack of bread. Hear that? Because the lack of bread, and going into that right now. And for great tribulation, so you're gonna have a lot of deaths, man, woman, and children. Alright? So you gotta get right to the Lord. Make things right to the Lord now. As the Lord gonna pray to that. Whether from the famine, the sword, or from them ICBM missiles and them chariots, or the hands of the Heavenly Father. Alright? So all these things is going to come to pass. Alright? And this time, and the only people that are going to be fed is the men of the Lord. The servants themselves, the ones that sigh and cry for the abomination of the earth. Alright? But see, the servant shall eat. Alright? The servant shall eat. Let's see if I can find that. Alright, I will bring this here first. It says, in famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in the war from the power of the sword. Hey, they say the Lord gonna save thee. Right? He gonna redeem thee. Save us in that time, and He gonna protect us in them time, man. Alright? God is gonna protect us in that time, man. We go to the book of and that the mindset we have to have, because hey, you gotta believe that the Lord is gonna take care of you. Alright? You gotta believe the Lord is gonna take care of you. Alright? You gotta think ancient. You see, it's like Maccabees 15 and 7. It says, but Maccabees had ever sure confidence that the Lord Yahweh would help him. So you have to have that mindset, hey, the Lord will help you, the Lord will provide, the Lord will provide for you. Alright? You have to have that mindset. Alright? Let me go to the book of Isaiah 65, right? And I will end it off with this precept here. Alright? I don't want to make the video too long. Alright? 65, and I'll start at 13. Alright? It says, therefore thus said the Lord Yahweh power, behold, my servant shall eat. Right? He said, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry, the wicked. Right? And the proud. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Right? Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Especially the ones that know the Heavenly Father, alright, and turn their backs and take down of the plow, right? And you wicked woman, alright, you're gonna be ashamed, alright? Verse 14 it says, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, because we know the Lord will take care of we. You understand? When we see these things happening, we'll be joyful. But ye shall cry of sorrow of heart. You're gonna mourn. Alright? And shall howl of vexation of spirit. You're gonna be angry. And you won't be able to do us nothing. In that time. Alright? So we are in the famine. We are heading into hard times. Hard times are here. Alright? Time to get right to the Heavenly Father. Alright, and I hope this video was edifying. Really want to go into some words, you know, I will do over and our next video, alright, concerning the farming and get into it. Alright, but I hope this video was edifying, and with that I want to give a glory and a praises to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles of great milestone at Rubel. Peace and blessing you know to the aki on me for consider the preach until you just wouldn't sincerity and it let better ride hanging out till next time. Say shalom.